Come to Destin.
5,000 miles, 12 days, 8 states, and 2 kids under 5? Oh, and 2 parents who somehow thought this was a good idea. But Mom was in the mood to road trip from Florida to California and back. Come for the journey, stay for the destinations, and the tips on how we survived this whole thing. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a second of this spontaneous adventure. Last episode, we took a day trip to La Jolla near San Diego for Thanksgiving Day. The Pacific Ocean was absolutely beautiful, and after Thanksgiving, we hit the road to return home to Florida, stopping in Las Cruces again and winding past the US-Mexico border. And farther east, somewhere between El Paso and Austin, we took a questionable turn to avoid traffic. Let's see how this goes. You got your off-road adventure. Oh my God, don't let us get a flat tire.
And then we need a pump.
Oh, a pump, boy, a whole spare.
Just a dirt road.
It's
Not like we're going off, a cliff. We're just a flat dirt road. That's really well maintained, actually.
If you say so. Oh my gosh. Well, we're back to the highway. So much for that. I mean, hey, we probably still made time going off. What do you think?
I think it was fun.
Well, we made new friends down at the house. So, we didn't knock on the door to get a cup of tea. Oh, but they made like a little road for us. So that was nice. Okay, cool. And here we go. We are back and we skipped a whole bunch. And we're about to slide right in. And we're back in. And we probably just saved, 15 minutes, 10 minutes?
No, we didn't save anything.
Nothing?
But it was fun.
And that's our friend's house, so hey, friends.
I'm pretty sure the road connects,
friends.
but I wasn't gonna go with the kids.
The joyous celebration after surviving our off-road adventure. But you were sleeping the whole time, so you had no idea. You're awake, buddy, you're awake.
At least we have gummy worms to say thanks.
Alrighty. This is messy, but this is our reality with 3 days to go. Alright, let's get this show on the road. There are Tesla superchargers on I-10. They do exist. Continuing our road trip tips, tip number 16, multi-purpose pit stops. Find stops where you can do multiple things at one time. In our case, getting new windshield wipers, eating Sonic, and opening Hot Wheels toys. This is a time saver. We had some close encounters with a deer or two, which Dominic always screamed, "Look, Bambi!" So that's great. We're here at the hotel. The people are so nice who work here. They gave us some awesome recommendations. So we're gonna hit up some barbecue tonight because we're in Austin, so why not? Though we're only gonna be here for like less than 12 hours. I'm really excited to be here. And Dominic is acting really loud in the background, so sorry about that. But hashtag mom life. If you want to see more crazy adventures, please be sure to subscribe to the channel Moms in the Mood. What's wrong with you? Anyway, and my eye is red, so we're gonna go eat. Bye. Sofa bed, queen bed, Zoe stroller, and let's see the view. Oh Okay. Ooh. Oh, this is so sweet. Oh my God, this is so sweet. Okay, that is not really impressive, but wow, that's so sweet. We have our big red, and we have our brisket and our beef ribs because they sold out of pork ribs, and a whole bunch of sides. And we're about to tear this up, and it's gonna be a good night. And we're gonna go to sleep and then get on the road. Anyway, good night. So I'm starting to see Bucky signs again. That means that we're near I-10. We're actually gonna go to a Czech bakery this morning for breakfast. I don't even know if they have like breakfast, but they have really good kolaches. I hope I'm saying that correctly. So we're gonna check it out. This is a blueberry cream cheese Danish. And I keep saying Danish, and it is not a Danish, Leandra. This is a kolache. And I'm so excited to try it. As you can see, I already tried it. Okay. It doesn't even need the filling. Like, the bread in itself is amazing. If you're ever on I-10, definitely take the detour off to 71 so that you can try these. They are amazing kolaches. We are at Stuckey's Burgers, which is somewhere near the state line of Texas, that border between Texas and Louisiana. I just did the last like 2-hour stretch, so I basically drove through Houston. That's why you probably saw no footage between then and now, because I was driving and my husband, who's been doing like literally 75% of the driving on this trip, maybe even 80%, he was asleep, which he needed to sleep because he is definitely the driver. So we're almost in Louisiana, which is crazy to think because we've been in Texas for so long. Road trip tip number 17. The first time I did this road trip, we drove from Houston to Central Florida with no overnight stay. Pacing yourself is very important because, as you can see, even with more breaks on this trip, the last leg is always the most tiring. When we're trying to figure out how we want to do this to avoid I-10 traffic. I sound so tired today. Busy bees, you know what? I am tired. Oh my gosh, we have like a day and a half left. I am tired. Are you tired?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
So we made it to home, La Florida, but we are not home yet. We still are about 5-6 hours away from Central Florida. We are so tired. Today was like probably one of the longer days in the car. Not just time-wise, but the boys were like, Dominic was like really antsy this morning, like in the Haruskas, he was like really crazy. And another stop where Etzer got out with him, he was acting really crazy. Elijah, he was whining really bad in the morning and in like around noon till about 2. But I think it's because they sense that we're getting closer to home, so I think that's what's happening. But anyway, good night.
Welcome to Destin.
Road trip tip number 18. The hardest days of a trip can always be perked up with a clean space. So keeping your car clean on a road trip is essential to keep your mind clear and your family more comfortable. So my husband and I stopped over at a car wash place. Didn't get a car wash, but we vacuumed it out on our way to the beach. That doesn't make sense, but at least we felt a lot better. He keeps taking these shoes off the entire trip. Where's he going? Where is this kid going? Elijah, do you know what no trespassing means? He said no. Okay, cool. I can tell. Elijah, you want to put on your shoes? Okay, that's a negative too. We found this little like beach trail in between the houses that I believe is public. So this is how we're getting to the beach here in Destin. I don't know how we found that, but we're here. So beautiful. So funny how you could just like walk easily on the sand in California. And here we're struggling. We're struggling. We're struggling. We're struggling. Dang, Elijah seems kind of angry. You okay? He's like, what do you think, woman? You had me in the car for 10, 11 days. What do you want from me? They're way ahead of us. They're way ahead of us.
Daddy.
Let's go.
Mama.
Wow, let's go. Let's go. Oh, we should have brought the dinosaur.
Which dinosaur?
The one that you almost killed. Wait, he really doesn't know where it is? Wait, you really don't know where you put it? Nope, not saying.
No. Wait, I think I stepped on something. Maybe it was a rock. No, it's not a rock.
But yeah, this is called Austin Trail, which is like a hidden away. It does look like there's some private property around, so you can't just like go up anywhere.
Look, it's holding the
But we did
sand.
find this little trail right here.
Oh, there's a little.
Beautiful white sand, you know.
So what was your favorite part of the trip?
I think that Grand Canyon definitely made me feel like this was a trip, like we went somewhere special. But yeah, the whole trip was really, really good.
My favorite part of the trip was just being with my family, and just being able to share all the stories with you all, and with my family back home and my family in California. They're really looking forward to hearing about our adventures too.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cup my tea. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on,
Very cool.
put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Feeling is all gone. it's all gone.
We made it home, Liza, say yay!
Show you what I wish I knew. My will is strong with the place.
We did it, Busy Bees. We made it across the country and back in one piece, and I'm so happy. I'm so proud of us. The kids did an amazing job. I'm like sounding so happy, but I'm sure in all the footage you saw that it was like a little cray too, but I'm so proud of us. Thank you, God, for letting us get home. So if you want to see more adventures, make sure you subscribe to Mama's in the Mood. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'm just so happy. I'm so legit, like so genuinely happy right now. It was like I couldn't even celebrate until we got home, and now I want to like look back at all the footage and put it all together for you guys because I'm sure it was wild and crazy and fun. Dominic fell asleep right when we got home. Elijah's wide awake and he's like running around the whole house. Esther's checking everything out, and I'm just here peacing out and saying, remember, I care.